I want to welcome you back to Black Side Tonight. We're going to talk about this pastor from this transformational church, Tim Ross, basically saying God is a stripper. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. Pastor Tim Ross is one of these young, transformational, outrageous pastors who needs to be kicked out of the pulpit. He seems to be gaining attraction all across America because of his foolishness. And he seems to be talking perversion in the pulpit, talking about God as the only one that's been stripped. But what I was trying to say is that we're hearing some of these ridiculous sermons from many of these pastors all around the country. If you ever sat here and listened to some of what Jamal Bryant, Brian Karn, and now that we know that Noel Jones has a kid out of wedlock that's 12 years old that he never told his congregation about, you come to find out that these pastors are nothing but pulpit pimps. It's a way to make millions of dollars without paying taxes. It's about living a lifestyle without paying taxes. It's about having the gift of gab and making millions of dollars. And everybody around them saying, well, he's anointed. It's so many people that's been anointed. They're so anointed, they can sleep with as many women as they want. They're so anointed, they can have kids out of wedlock. They're so anointed, they can use up the parishioners' money on things that's not helping out the community. But you see these new transformational pastors like Tim Ross running a damn mouth about what Jesus went through. He wasn't stripped. He was desecrated before he was put on the cross. But I hate to see these ministers because they come up with a new act, a new show every week. And it makes no sense. But it's so many people out there who want to be close to God, who believe that they have to go into a house of worship to talk to God. All you need to do is get on your knees and pray to him, and he will listen to your prayers in private. You don't need to give your hard-earned money to these ministers who do nothing but spend it on themselves and their lifestyles. God never went around asking you to go to the ATM and give him his money. Yes, he said help the poor, help those who need to be helped, those who are the needed. But damn it, these pastors don't need nothing. Some of them need to be taken out of the church. We got more churches in the black community than we got businesses. And that should tell you something right there. And to see ministers saying some ridiculous thing, I can't remember that clown that had to play. Just ridiculous things going on in the church. And nobody's ever held accountable. It seems like people who get away with the most are these politicians and these preachers, and they damn near no different than a pimp. Do you wonder why black men don't want to be involved in church? Because they see these pastors saying stuff that don't make no damn sense. Now, I'm not anointed. I can't be in the pulpit, but I know BS when I hear it. And this man is talking BS. And everybody knows it. So when do the people stand up and say, enough is enough? We don't want to hear this nonsense anymore. When will the parishioners say, preach the word of God, but don't preach no BS? This is what is going on nowadays. Everybody is trying to scam. Everybody's a grifter. Because see, once you see the money, Once you feel the money, once you smell the money, you want more of it. Just go ask so many who have lost thousands of dollars to people like Creflo Dollar. I remember he told somebody, "Don't touch me, you ain't anointed." What the heck is going on? You see TD Jakes letting people come up in the pulpit that don't need to be in the pulpit. And you know who I'm talking about. The man who plays in a dress and pretend he's Medea. This church needs somebody to come in. It needs a reformation. It needs people to be taken out of the church. But there is no rules and regulations in our community. See, everybody can't be a rabbi in the Jewish community. Everybody can't be an imam in the Muslim community. But you can step right out of jail and be a minister, be a bishop, be whatever you want to be. And as long as you got a congregation, you can say whatever the hell you want to say on Sunday, and nobody will hold you accountable. This is why white politicians come to the black church, because they know all you got to do is give them a few dollars and a pat on the back, and they'll get their congregation to vote for you. We even let politicians who live a wicked lifestyle come into our pulpits. So this man, Tim Ross, in this transformational, whatever one you want to call church, because they got new names every 5 years. If you think this man is closer to God than you can be, something is truly wrong with you. God told you to beware of these false preachers. Beware of those who claim to represent him but really don't. They will lead you to hell quicker than a Negro on the street. And that's what he's doing. Saying outlandish, outrageous things to get your attention to join his church. I want to thank you for listening to Black Site. I hope you subscribe to this channel. Smash that like button. But also share this video.